So each time I print, I have to respond to what I already have. I have a very detailed plan that I make, but it never happens that way. So I respond to what I have and then sometimes go in a very different direction. Sometimes in my work I use pochoir stencils. You'll see that in some of the prints in the exhibition. And in that, it's because I need an additional color or some kind of gradation that I can't get with the woodcut. And so I make a stencil out of mylar, and then I use a stencil brush to apply the gouache directly on the print. In this print, I worked with a lot of unusual kinds of things. I wanted to have this drift of pattern going across it. And so the drift of the pattern, I didn't want to carve everything out. Sometimes I punched nail sets into the wood to make circles, but I wanted to be really random. So I was on a walk and I noticed all of this leftover rock salt on the sidewalk from the ice melt. So I actually put the rock salt on the board, and then I put lots of cushioning, and then I ran it through the press. Now, if you didn't do all the cushioning, you might end up ruining the press. So I did this when there was no one else in the studio and would never tell my students that. But it made these little dots, and some of them are the big salt, and then I got, kosher salt and used that, and I was able to do that in each layer. So there's light yellow dots and dark yellow dots and gray dots and all different kinds of dots going across. So that's something that I just had got all excited about. And you can find 3 prints in this show that have that extra kind of way of having a random pattern.